ॐ ज्ञानसिद्धं तपःसिद्धं सर्वसिद्धं शिवप्रदं स्वयं सिद्धं अहं वन्दे सिद्धारूढयतीश्वरम्.
Chapter-04. Having dispelled the ignorance from the world, he showed the knowledge of light. Great Master acted in accordance with the tradition of searching a Sadguru. He took delight in serving his spiritual preceptor. Attaining self-knowledge, he uplifted the intense seekers. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Shri Sadguru Siddharoodha Namaha. For whose darshan devatas do rigorous waiting, with whose presence the place becomes holy in the universe. Such a merciful Sadguru, you are there for us. Though you are a realized soul, you are in search of a Sadguru. Well, the story reads thus. Siddha went all alone by himself in quest of Sadguru. On the way to his journey, he enquired of the people where saints and sages were. He met some, but not satisfied with any one of them. He continued his journey. Having visited Hyderabad and Golconda, he went to the great cave of Timuralanka and sat there. He did meditation there for many days and attained the concentration of mind. He heard the news that there lived a Sadguru who belonged to Dakshinamurti's tradition in the south. He thought that he would get Sadguru there itself. He therefore left for Srishaila. He met the Surya Simhasana Swami there. Having saluted him, Siddha asked him how to attain knowledge and concentration of mind. There was a prolonged discussion between the two. Then Surya Simhasana Swami said to himself, "It seems that the boy has been practicing for many births. That is why he endeavors to attain self-knowledge in this birth." Swami honored him and worshipped him. Receiving his worship, Siddha continued his journey. On his way, he said to himself, "Sadguru must be the knower of Supreme Spirit and must be an expert in Veda Vedanta. Besides these, he must be able to interpret the meaning of Upanishads." Wandering in the place of Rachoti, he took darshan of Virabhadra and Navanandis. He then proceeded to the south. He never cares for his body pains. He punishes his body by giving up food, etc. He gets his mind, chitta, purified by sacrificing all the tendencies. He meditates upon Sadguru in his heart. In fact, he is agitated to take darshan of Sadguru. Siddha says in his mind, "Why doesn't Sadguru give me his darshan? O Sadgurunatha, have mercy on me. Show me your Sugana Rupa." Thus agitated himself, he fell down in a faint. It appeared like this Sadguru embraced him and said, "Son, don't lose your heart." Soon Siddha opened his eyes, but he did not see anybody. Fallen on the ground, he said, "O merciful Gurunatha, I don't know the reason why you test me so much. Where have you hidden, escaping your dear son? Come soon and give me your darshan. I want to see your feet, for which I am worried day and night. I have travelled many places to find you. From now onwards, please be kind to me. Give me your darshan. Having removed my illusion, show me the path of Brahman. O Sadgurunatha, who is there to protect me from the ocean of bondage, Bhavasagara, except you? If you don't give your darshan, I will not move forward. I will die keeping my mind in you." While speaking thus, Tears were rolling down from Siddha's cheeks. The kind Sadguru came in disguise of an old saint. Holding by his hand, he said to him, "O my son, who are you?" Siddha replied, "O grandfather, however I tried to find Sadguru, I did not get him. O Devadeva, I have surrendered myself to you. Show him to me soon. If not, I will die." Hearing these words, he said to Siddha, "You are really blessed. You yourself have captured the Guru. Only people want to seek senses and sense objects. But you are searching a Sadguru. You will meet him soon." He advised him to go to Gudaganti. That is the place where Gajananda Swami was living. He is Shrotriya Brahmanishta Guru. Accordingly, Siddha came to Gudaganti and stood at the gate waiting for Swamiji. After Linga Puja, Gajananda Swami came out. Seeing him, suddenly Siddha prostrated before him and said, "O Sadguru, you are the light only. You are beyond space and time. You are a great comfort to all. You are the supreme and the witness. Your form is as complete as the sky. You are beyond mind and intellect. Trigunas don't clinch to you. O Sadgurunatha, you have come to redeem us from sins. I have surrendered to you. If you don't uplift me, I will be engaged in a gross, mortal, material vesture. Please show me the way." Hearing Siddha's words, Guruji, though disturbed, in order to test his devotion and faith, said, "Step aside." Having neglected him, Guru left him. Then Siddha began to serve the Guru. He worked as a stable boy and swept the yard in front of the mata. He brought water for the bath of his Guru and firewood to prepare food. He washed the utensils and clothes of his Guru. Besides these, he served the other disciples of his master. Wherever he saw the master, he prostrated to Guru's lotus feet and stood with the hands folded. At about noon, he used to go to the village for begging food. He always ate the food that he begged, but he never ate the food given by others in the Gurugraham Mata. He never took care of his body pleasures and accepted the clothes given by others. He listened to the Shastras every day with great respect. Once a great scholar of the court came to Gajananda Swami. At that time, the discourse was going on. The Vidwan was none other than Subbhaya Shastri. He was a great scholar of his time, but conceit. Addressing the audience, he said, "Nobody is there to interrupt the word Upanishad, and who is Adhikari to read it?" The audience were dumbfounded to hear his words. Swamiji thought to himself, "This is insolvent." He decided to destroy his adamancy. In the meanwhile, Siddha stood up with folded hands and requested politely, "O Mahaswami, if you order me, I will refute the words said by him." Gajananda Swami agreed. Then Siddha said to Shastriji, "Union of the individual self with super soul, Parabrahman, is called Upanishad. This is known as the study of Brahman." Shastriji asked Siddha, "How do you call Upanishad Vidya?" Siddha replied, "Upanishads themselves are the knowledge of truth, because the study of Upanishad leads the mumukshus to control their sense organs and get purified when they hear the Upanishad sentences through Guru. They become enlightened or realized. Then their ignorance will be dispelled. Therefore, Upanishads are called Vidya. Both Upanishad and Jnana are identical, mean the same because they can eradicate ignorance. So, all the jivas are adhikaris to the knowledge. Study of Upanishads is quite common to all. Hearing the learned lecture on Upanishad, Swami was greatly surprised. Swami exclaimed with joy, "The boy was not an ordinary one. He has meditated for many births. This Brahma Vidya has been gained for many births. Otherwise, such knowledge at this age is very rare." Subbaiya Shastri returned back. Siddha occupied his seat in the corner as usual. Siddha's knowledge of the Shastras, his service and simplicity made Gajananda Swami happy. He felt proud of his disciple. That day, Gajananda Swamiji told Siddha to sit close to him during the time of Shravana. And Swamiji was teaching him important matters of Vedanta with love and affection. One day, Siddha asked Swamiji politely, "What's the quality of a person who has understood the meaning of Shat Shastras?" Gajananda Swami said, "O disciple, listen to me carefully. Once the person understands the meaning of Shat Shastras, will become the fearless and doubtless, through which he attains Brahmatva Bhava." Siddha continued to ask him politely, "How does one attain unity from Dvaita Vidya, Aham and Atma, the study of duality?" Swamiji replied, "Where there is Jiva Bhava, body conscious for individual soul, there is Dvaita Bhava. When a person has no body conscious, Dehabhimana, and when he treats his body as others, then he experiences the unity of Jiva and Atma." And this conversation continued. Once after Siddha got all the answers for his doubts from Guruji, Siddha said, "My dear Guruji, Linga Grahana was done from the Karma Kanda, but now I have the wisdom of Brahman from this Jnana Kanda." Thus, Siddha put his linga onto the lotus feet of Gajananda Swamiji. When Gajananda Swami was trying to advise him, saying, "This is against the Shastras," Siddha said, "Dear Sadguru, as per the Shastras, the body will become pure Chaitanya Rupa after Guru's Chinmaya Diksha." And also this sloka says, "Linga Madhye Jagat Sarvam, Sarvam Lingamayam Jagat, Linga Bahyat Param Nasti, Tasmat Lingamaham Sada." Entire universe is in the Linga, and nothing is outside of the Linga. As I am always Linga himself, after attaining Brahman, I have no body conscious. After hearing the amazing speech of Siddha, Sadguru hugged him again and again with pride and named him Siddharoodha Bharati Swami and advised him to travel across the country to help all the intense seekers of Brahmajnana. Thus, in this chapter, Sadguru's Upadesha to Siddharoodha has been narrated. The intense seekers certainly cross the ocean of bondage, the cycle of birth and death, by hearing this story. Sri Siddharoodha Kathamrutha, which destroys all sins merely by hearing. Thus, Shivadasa dedicates the beautiful 4th chapter of Sri Siddharoodha Kathamrutha to the lotus feet of Sri Siddharoodha.
ಧರೆಯೊಳ ಜ್ಞಾನವನು ತೊಲಗಿಸಿ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ತೋರಿದ ಗುರುವರನು ತಾ ಸಾಂಪ್ರದಾಯಕ್ಕನುಗುಣದಿ ಸಲೆ ನಟಿಸಿದ ಗುರುಗಳನ್ನು ಶೋಧಿಸಿ ಅವರ ಬಹು ಸೇವೆಯಂ ತೋಷಿಸಿದನು ವರಸ್ವರೂಪ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಪಡೆದು ಮುಮುಕ್ಷುಗಳಿಗನುವಾದನು.